I'm bored today, so I'm going to show you this. This is Super Speed. It's for the PC. And it comes on a floppy disk. A yellow 720K floppy disk, which is kind of cool. And looky here. It says right here it's got a second bonus program for free. And I'm going to put it on this 486 and show you guys right now. So the first thing you'll notice is that the title screen is full of farty sounding music. It's not the best I've ever heard on the Sound Blaster 16, or any Sound Blaster for that matter. I've heard tons better. So let's read the back of this little sleeve it came in. This exciting, speedy car racing game delivers pure action for up to 4 players. Challenge your friends or compete against the computer's drivers. These eventful tracks contain all the obstacles you really prefer not to find in real life driving. Let's see here, like these walls that come out of nowhere and smash you, and this wall that's not very dangerous at all. Whatever. Well, as you can see, this is a rip-off of Super Sprint, which is an arcade game, except this game's not as good as that. For one, the controls are kind of funny, as in, like, if you, like, are turning one direction, like, say you're turning, let's see here, clockwise, and you go at a funny angle, the game will, like, twitch you to an angle that's either, like, up, down, left, right, or the 4 diagonals. It won't let you sort of go at an angle very much, which is why I'm pretty much going, like, straight lines the whole time. See, like, if I just barely tap the button left up there, so it made my car sort of twitch, but put it back into the straight line sort of thing. And also, the button layout for this game is kind of weird. Since it has to allow 4 players to play on one keyboard, you have to use the Shift key and the Z and X keys for the red car, which is the first player car. You press Z to go counterclockwise and X to go clockwise, and you press the Shift button to go. The other car, I'm not so sure about. I think it's the yellow one. It's like the other Shift key on the right, and then like the question mark, and then the more than sign. It's not very intuitive, I wouldn't think. So the system required specifications for this game, as according to this little sleeve here, says that the game requires a VGA video output and a 386 processor or better. I'm running this on a 486DX, so I got plenty of headroom with the processing power. Not that this would require very much from what I'm seeing right now. It also supports a Sound Blaster, which I also have, Sound Blaster 16, which you're hearing right now, or compatible sound cards, and a joystick, which I wouldn't even bother because I don't like joysticks in DOS. I'll use my keyboard all day long. And so there's not much else I can say about this game besides that I'm not really much of a big fan of it. You know, not that I can expect much from a game I've bought at Salvation Army for 75 cents. I wouldn't be really expecting to buy or see any kind of game at Salvation Army anyway, since every time I go in there it smells like old people, you know, like mothballs and stuff, and old furniture and giant, like, 40-inch CRT TVs and stuff like that that nobody wants anymore. So I'm pretty much done with this game. I'm going to move on to the second game, which is called BAP. So right off the bat with BAP, you get a message saying that this is Cheese's version of Breakout. Yeah, that's just very, very punny that the guy has a screen name of Cheese, because this is really just a cheesy version of Breakout, as you will see here momentarily. So right off the bat, this is a Breakout clone, obviously. This is kind of a cheesy version of Breakout / Arkanoid sort of game in comparison to the other clones that I have on it. But for some reason, when the ball bounces off of the paddle, it seems like it's kind of easier to hit it with the paddle, which makes it a little bit more fun to me. But it's really like a kind of cheesy, low graphical version of it. Kind of like this better than like Bananoid and stuff, other stuff like that. I have a video of those other ones if you haven't noticed. So there you go. It also has a speed setting, which I'll let you look at here 1 second. So here we are at the speed menu with all the text-based video, and I'm going to play it at fastest speed, which is really dang fast. I was playing with the turbo. Right there you can see I was slower than other times like that. The turbo really helps change the speed up a little bit on the computer. You know, Control Alt plus, Control Alt minus from my last video. This is the same 46. This is slowest mode. That's with the turbo off. Wow, that's really slow. And I turn it back on here in a bit, I do think. There, yeah, that's on. And then when it got really slow, that's off. So that's on right now. And look at that lag. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's sort of a MoSlow integrated with the game to make the computer just run slower. But oh my gosh, the game over sound. I had to reset the computer to make it stop freaking making noises, otherwise it might have woke someone up. Well, anyway, that was my little video about that, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice day and whatnots. See ya.